What's up, my internet friends? It's your boy Muddy here with a type of video that I don't normally make. There's been some panic over AI art taking over the custom art space. So let's talk about it. I think a lot of artists are scared of losing customers they were never supposed to have in the first place. Like, let's be real here. And before you start typing angry comments, just hear me out. I saw this post online talking about how AI is replacing artists and ruining the custom commission world. And I responded with my immediate reaction, which was, same folks who would lowball an artist anyway, they could have it, enjoy the slop because they had no vision beyond the slop anyway. Them people never copped a piece of art worth having to begin with. They harass artists with endless edits. They never mess with art to begin with. Never put a deposit on a piece that came from an artist's soul that they resonated with, because the only thing they resonate with is a boring ass custom to begin with. I mean, seriously, the people most excited about replacing artists with AI are usually the same people who never, respected artists. These are the, hey, can you draw me for free? Can you draw me for exposure? Can you make it pop more? Can you change everything? Can you do 19 revisions? Can you make me look cooler? Can you combine, I don't know, Naruto, Batman, Dragon Ball, my dog, and this Honda Civic into one image? And then they want to pay you $40 because anything more than that is just too expensive and you don't deserve it. These people don't care or actually value art. They value endless, boring customization, to be honest. I feel like that's a completely different thing. And I think artists need to understand that distinction right now because it's going to save you a lot of stress in the AI era. See, I feel like real art isn't about, infinite edits or infinite customization. I think it's about vision. It's about, style. It's about soul. When somebody buys a Basquiat, a Hebrew Brantley, a Cause figure, a comic cover by any comic cover artist, a Murakami print, like they're buying into that artist's worldview, that artist's style, that artist's vision. They're buying taste, perspective, energy, storytelling, soul, years of work. They're not sitting there going, hey, can you move that line 2 inches to the left and make the character smile more? Or, hey, can you use this shade of brown because it matches my couch better? Like, they're not doing that. Collectors resonate with the artist, and that's what they're buying. Um, but this like custom commission culture of like, look what I had ChatGPT make a painting of me and my girlfriend eating at, Wingstop or whatever the fuck. Like that, y'all have a blast. I don't want to paint that anyway. That's not you resonating with an artist. That's just you wanting a new avatar, a new profile pic. And AI is perfect for people who want that. I'm sorry, like that might be a hot take, but I feel like AI was built for the can you draw me crowd that we all hate. Because now they can prompt a machine for, endless hours until it gives them the exact thing floating in their head. Cool. I mean, that wasn't my lane anyway. I never want to do those type of commissions, and I think a lot of artists secretly agree and are realizing that they never liked doing these commissions. They just tolerated them because they thought that was the only way to survive. But here's the truth, nobody wants to say it out loud. Some custom work just drains the soul out of artists. Like, custom work is like, it's the same feeling as working your 9 to 5 when you're just like wanting to rush home to work on your own creative projects. The custom becomes the 9 to 5 in a lot of ways. And especially when the client has no actual, vision beyond make it look cool or, I don't know. I really hate the custom crowd, to be honest. There's just no deeper meaning, no connection to your work, no appreciation for your style. They'll be like, hey, I see you dropped, a collection of 20 paintings, but can you, you know, paint my dog in an anime style? And you're just like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like they just want you to be a human printer, and I feel like that's what generative AI is. So go utilize that for your boring commissions. Um, and I don't know, it's like you're it's just a drain. Like taking on those projects is a drain, and you're kind of just creating from obligation instead of inspiration. And I'll also say, like, I'm not saying all commissions are bad. Some commissions are amazing. The best collectors, I feel like, commission artists because they love how that artist already sees the world. Usually, like, the commissions that are like, hey, I just want to put a deposit on whatever you're working on next, that's like an artist's wet dream or life goal if I'm keeping it PG. I feel like the best collectors, commission artists because they love how that artist already sees the world. They're coming to you for you, not for unlimited customization. And there's a huge difference between I trust your vision and obey my vision. And I feel like that difference matters because, one relationship creates art, the other creates content, I guess. And I don't know. I think AI is going to completely split these worlds apart, and the cheap, disposable, endlessly editable stuff, like, hey, AI, go knock yourself out. I don't know. Fast food visuals, if you will. Algorithm bait, generic posters, soulless thumbnails, like, I'm cool. And honestly, like, yeah, knock yourself out. Let AI create the slop for the sloppy person that is, because it might actually force real artists to stop competing in a race they were never meant to run. I think the future for artists is actually just becoming more human, more personal, more story driven, more emotionally specific. I don't know, people are drowning in like endless imagery now, and endless imagery creates like a numbness. When everybody can generate pretty pictures, it just kind of like, it's like, okay, I don't know. Taste matters more to me. Vision matters more. Story matters more for sure. Building, in my case, matters way more than that. Definitely humanity. But that's why I'm just not really panicking, because the people who truly connect with art, they're not just buying pixels. They're buying perspective, and they want to know who made it, why it was made, what inspired it, what's the story behind this, what pain, nostalgia, joy, obsession, or imagination exists behind it. And AI can't imitate that, man. It just can't. Um, it really, I don't know. It just can't. It can't live a life, and life is what gives art. Wait, life is what creates art. Life is what gives it meaning. I don't know. That's why, some paintings hit you in the chest and some just look technically impressive. One has lost soul, one has, rendering, I guess. Big difference in my opinion. I don't know. And honestly, I think AI is going to expose which artists were building a real artistic voice and which ones were just providing a service, because if your only value was I can make custom images quickly, yeah, I mean, AI might cook that business model, I guess. But if your value is like I create, worlds for people to escape into, that's harder to replace, I feel like. That comes from being a human being, from a lived experience. That comes from imagination, from shaped by life. So, yeah, I'm not too mad at AI users. I'm just like, if you guys want to use AI for this boring shit, just use AI, bro, because I don't want to draw it. That's my hot take. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you think AI is gonna kill the custom commission game? Maybe. I don't know. Or do you think it's just exposing the difference between an art lover and just like a content lover? And if you're into this conversation, subscribe, like the video, comment. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.